Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Austin Riley, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and our starting pitcher here today, Jesse Schultz. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
First pitch, 12 noon.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And the righty deals. And that skips in the dirt.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Ozzie Albies.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's into the gap. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Batting third. The first
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here's Matt Olson. Now fly ball to right center. Should have this one. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Here's Austin Riley.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice. Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
At the belt and fires. Wouldn't chase that time. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. In the air, left field. Benintendi hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
You'll one.
No.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Robert moves under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Marcel.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Strike in there. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back here with my pal Siggy on the hill here today. Charlie Morton, what do we have on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Morton, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1. The White Sox trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball left side. Over to second for 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. And that drops in for a strike. Two out, space is empty. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Two down, nobody on. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, top of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. d'Arnaud measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2007. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And he deals. And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Here comes a pitch. That misses. 3-2 down. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Bounced up the middle to Young. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 24.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jared Kelenic. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The first pitch misses for ball 1. Kelenic getting to start in left. 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 1-0. Here on the south side, bottom of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert. Morton, multi-time All-Star, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was a third-round pick back in 2002. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The first baseman,
Andrew Vaughn now. Ripped to first, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here is Moncada. The other way, that's a hit. And that extends the inning.
batting seventh, the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Dominic Fletcher. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. White Sox down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 left for the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Back here on the south side, on to the 3rd inning. Here's Acuna now. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power speed combination season as we have ever seen. Swinging a foul straight back. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
On the ground. Slings to first, and Olsen is set down. Third out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Max Stassi comes up to hit. Morton back to work. And there's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that's outside. 1-1.
1-1.
Rips one to right, and that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. In for a strike, 0-1. The Braves leading by a run here in the last half of the third. Next one misses, and that is ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Late swing fouled off. The pitch. Called out on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Benintendi up here, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ball popped up. Arcia pulls it down.
Now batting, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
So two down now, and here is Nicky Lopez. He hit into a double play his first time up. Just off the outside edge. White Sox down a run here in game one of this three-game set. And that's in for a strike. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
1-2 here. Good eye right there. And that's downstairs and outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two outs. That's hard hit in the line. And that is the third out of the inning. The White Sox lead one. They still trail 1-0. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
The right-hander back to work. And ball one. And another ball.
2-0 to count.
The pitch. Fought off foul. That one missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on the fastball.
Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. He's 0 for 1. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And misses inside. 1 out, base is empty. Bounce to the right. Lopez gathers and throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
This ball's chopped to the ground, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. And the Braves go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, and now the DH, Eloy Jimenez. And a pitch. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Righty delivers. Got him. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Luis Robert now 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
The next offering misses. Ball one. Chop back up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. He is safe. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. He was late. The White Sox down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Morton to throw over. Robert dives back in. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Off balance speed. There's one. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Here on the south side, we go to the top of the fifth, and now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Foul ball there. The pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Jared Kelenic. First pitch misses.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got the back going too soon. It's strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike three on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And first offering is fouled off. Acuna in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. Arcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Swing and a drive deep right field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here is Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The pitch. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And here it comes.
Ball inside.
And a count 1-2. The wind and the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, I didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that one wrapped foul. Fletcher measures 5 feet 6 inches, 185 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Max Stassi steps to the plate for the White Sox, and he's already singled in this game.
If you really with the city, say what up, though. I'm just slacking these motivation. Haters not do more than hating. What's up, you never know who's saying it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering is down low. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And it remains 1-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Touki Toussaint. This is his first appearance of the season. And now Matt Olson up to hit. The wind of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. 1-2. Heading down the line. And that's a foul ball. One of the things from 2023, great counting stats for Matt Olson, but the hard hit rate was through the roof. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And the right-hander deals. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Davy Garcia, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Drohan, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And another ball.
Full count.
Swings and lines one towards the gap, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. That's in for a strike. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
One-two now. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Double play ball to second. Off-balance feed, there's one. Over to first, safe.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 on, 1 out. Now, Marcell Ozuna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Travis d'Arnaud in the on-deck circle. Two on, one out. In the air, left field. Benintendi moving under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
0-2.
And the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Missed inside with the curve. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. At the belt and fires. That misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Arcia in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. The shortstop takes the ball. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Harris on second. d'Arnaud at first. 2 out of the inning. Toussaint throws over, and he dives back in safely. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Here comes a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Back, gone. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. And he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 0-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. The White Sox trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nicky Lopez. And a sac bunt here. Albies on the run, throw to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Eloy Jimenez now. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
First offering, and it just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The pitch. And that's down and away. With the tying run at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. He's safe.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in the play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's Luis Robert. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Penn Murphy gets the call from the pen. This is his 3rd time out this year. And that's downstairs and outside. And a swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He
1-1.
threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Righty to the plate. And a count 1-2. Right-handed reliever. And another ball. It's softly on the ground left side. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. They get 2 and draw even again. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Davey Garcia, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelman. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them...
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Benintendi hustles to get it in, and that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Lined into right, and that gets down into the gap. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into it out at home plate.
So digging in, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 3. Garcia checks over to first, and he's back. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they lead it. It's 5-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Shane Drohan into the game. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
71.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pulls that one foul. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Michael Harris will hit next. Inside, just missed. Ripped to short. DeYoung throws to first in time. Out number 3. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Now. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Yohan Moncada. And a foul ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
On the ground. Finds its way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Who's up next? Dominic Fletcher. Ronaldo Lopez on the pitch here.
Number 40, Ronaldo Lopez.
Got that package too strong. That's what we like King Kong. They know we like belong. Yeah. Live in the moment. You cannot go to waste. We don't know.
Ball.
Just
No.
missed. The tying run at the plate. Swings and misses.
One ball,
one strike. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And another ball. With the tying run at the plate, you're the bottom of the 7th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Max Stassi steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now, Baldy Young. He's already homered in this game.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
The pitch. Little chase that time.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. In there at the knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Vaughn, the runner at third. Moncada over at second. Stassi at first. One gone. This one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Now you can fix your frown. Ow, and I ain't keep around and get down. My bite is bigger than my growl. I'm proud. A lion is on the prowl. My pain.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Foster.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And a pitch. Foster measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Now the 0-1. Ball 1 there. Pitch misses. 2-1. That one is upstairs. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The catcher,
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And a curve is down and in. That misses, and it's 2-0. Swung on, belted. That's back. Out of here. A monster shot to right. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 7-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
And now, Jared Kellner, right side. Lopez tosses to first, and there's 2 down.
the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Center field. Robert moves under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's 7-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
up
of the 8th.
for the
Benintendi to the plate.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Now,
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95. The pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
the batter, number 8, second baseman,
Nicky Lopez now at the plate.
Lopez.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swinging a foul straight back.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The 0-1. In the air, center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
One down. And now Eloy Jimenez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Inside,
that's the ball.
just missed.
1-0.
The Braves leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now it's even up. Hit hard on the ground to short. Arcia whips it to first, and they take care of Jimenez for the out.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
And next to hit for the Sox, Luis Robert. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The 1-0. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And now it's 1-2. Up the middle, Albies tosses to first, bang bang play, and the inning is over. So one left for the White Sox. They're down 5. It's 7-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies, as he turns on the rubber and with that live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. That's outside. And 1-1.
1-1.
Shoots a line drive single into right center, and the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here is Matt Olson. Snap throw to first. And he's back in easily. Ripped, but it curls foul. Runner at first with no outs here. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Hill.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. And fouled off. Back to the mound. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. In to score from third. It's 8-2. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. So the big right-handed hitter at the plate. Lots of power. He is dangerous.
0-1.
Olsen at third. Riley at second. Harris at first with no outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. To short. Could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Travis d'Arnaud getting ready to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Ground ball right side. Could be extra bases. In comes the run from third to add on. And it's now 10-2. And that's a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
White Sox going with a new arm, Steven Wilson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So man aboard, and now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And here it comes. Slapped foul. Here's a 1-2. That one drifts inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Big stock center field. Travis d'Arnaud coming around third. The throw in. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Jared Kelenic. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Late on that fastball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill up and loosening in the pen. The Braves up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. And another ball. Ronald Acuna Jr. next to bat for the Braves. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to third. It's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch, and he just misses.
No strike.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's off the inside edge.
3-0.
And that's ball 3. Ozzie Albies waiting for a turn at the plate. 4 runs already in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Strike on the inside corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2 on, 2 outs. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. But it's offline. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. The 0-1. Foul ball. Kelnick, the lead runner at second. Acuna on at first with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And Albies is retired. And that is that. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 12 and the White Sox 2. Back here on the south side. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew
Tyler Matson will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Tyler Matson.
Mama always told me to treat a woman like a queen. When you find the one you love, you gotta love her faithfully.
Here comes a pitch.
No.
Just missed.
1-0.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. That one off the mark. Ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Two now.
Ball
That one
3.
missing inside.
Full count.
To third, Riley. To first, out. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoel
Yoan Moncada steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Matzik is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Now here is Dominic Fletcher. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. The 0-1. That's down and in.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
And the pitch. And a foul ball.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a 1-2.
Ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The catcher, number 33.
Yeah, we pulling up, kicking in the front.
So it's their last chance in this one. Max Stassi steps to the plate for the White Sox.
If you really with the city, say what up, though. I'm just like any motivation. Haters not do.
This one chopped up the middle. Albies. Jump throw. And that is the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage day or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
And your final 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from the South Side of Chicago.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.